everyone. So today we're going to talk about dating and why it's important to still date your spouse even after you are married. What do you think? We have 3 points that we want to discuss, and number 1 is
communication. Sorry, it's a cliche, but it is one of the most important things, if not the most important, in any relationship, a marriage, serious engagement. Communication. You have to talk. You have to discuss and learn differences. And
yeah, because like for us, we are busy in the afternoon. I run around with the kids every day of the week except one day, and on the weekends we're running around with the children as well. My husband is now in school. I was in school before, thank God I'm done for now, and so he's in school 3 nights a week after working, so that takes up a majority of our time. And sometime when he gets home it's late. I'm dealing with the kids, or I'm at church on Wednesday nights, and so conversation, we have to forcefully, purposefully I should say, try to have conversations before we go to bed. But then what is the conversation about? The conversation is about the kids, what we did with the kids. How was your day? How was school? It's not really about us and our feelings, because too much has happened and we are tired and we just want to know how was your day, and that's it. So dating becomes important, because then that's the time that we can just really talk about what's going on with you, Patrick. What's going on with you, Cynthia? Do you call me Cynthia?
no.
What do you call me?
Honey.
So that's the time we take to learn about each other, to really, for the communication to be about us and not about the children, and not about everything, work and school and everything else that we did in the day, if we get to talk about the day. And number two is, as people get older, they change, they grow. And Patrick and I have been together since we were 19 years old.
Yeah,
19 years old.
18.
Yeah, we're gonna be 19. Yeah, so that's
my entire adult life.
Yeah, with me, guys. So anyways, I know I'm about to be 37 in a few weeks. I thought, that's, how many years is that? We've spent together 18 years. That's 18 years of your life with a person, out of your teenage years, into your 20s, into your 30s, almost at the end of your 30s. Of course, there's things about me that has changed, and also things about him that has changed, And so when we're dating, I like the color pink. Pink is no longer my favorite color, right? So if we didn't communicate, if we didn't talk about that, he wouldn't know that I love what's the color I love now? I love every shade of purple. And I love red. But that takes us talking to each other to say, hey. And I ask him, like, do you still like the color blue? Yes. And he's like, yeah. But it's having that consciousness to know that, yeah, he's my guy, he's my husband, he's my boyfriend, he's my lover. But there's things that has, yeah, you're my lover. I feel like there needs to be a kiss after that. But with that, things have changed, and we can't assume that everything stays the same. Even, in the bedroom, things change. Things change that I used to like, that I just don't like anymore for whatever reason. And, that's for another show. We'll talk about that, and that will be just for married folks. So engaged folks won't be in that discussion. But, but we have to talk about that, and he has to know, hey, do you still like that, or do you prefer something else? And I ask the same questions, right? He's blushing, you guys. Yeah. He's getting all red in the face.
Only because it's winter time. I'm very pale.
So yeah, communication is important, and people grow and people change, and the only way you're gonna know that they change is by communication. So that's why communication is really key. And then to understand that people change, and what he liked yesterday or what she liked yesterday, she may not like. And so you got to find out, even food, I may prefer something different, maybe because of medical issues, or just lifestyle changes, and we need to communicate that with each other. And last but most importantly, we are number one to each other in our marriages.
Yes.
Make your spouse number one. And I think when people get married and they've been married for a while, and especially after they have children, children become top priority. I'm sorry, my kids are not the most important thing. My husband is. He's the most important person. Yes, you are, honey. Yes, that's the way it should be. That's what the Bible says. And my job isn't the most important. His job isn't. School isn't the most important. We have to make each other important, and therefore our relationship has to be important in our lives, and therefore we have to make time for that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can't make the kids number one. We run around with them every day of the week, and that's what we do as parents. We're obligated to take care of them. We're obligated to do all these things for them, but we still have to say time out. Mommy and daddy going on a date, it's our time. And the children learn from that, you know?
Yeah, they actually enjoy us getting out of the house.
Yes.
Really. I mean, if it's just to leave them alone and not yell at them for doing chores and cleaning up, they enjoy knowing that we're together.
Yeah.
Having a good time together and enjoying each other.
Yeah.
And, I mean,
the grossness of it, the cuteness of it, as you know, it's gross when they're younger, and it gets cute when they get older to see us going out, you know. And it doesn't have to be special occasions. We do it. We go out big for special occasions, but just to go out. I remember when Patrick and I, we were just married and in our house, and we had my siblings living with us. Well, our house has had many people. We have had so many people, his cousins. We've just had family living with us, and we didn't have that much money. We were married at 21 years old, and I remember late nights at Walmart, you guys. That was awesome. We had
date night at Walmart.
Yes, we had two children, or two of our children, and three of my siblings living with us. Our house was packed in this 3-bedroom house, and the late nights at Walmart at like 11, 12 o'clock was perfect for us. We would go shopping, or we would just walk around because we didn't have money, and that was just okay for us. So you don't even have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to go to Walmart. Wherever you want to go is to just get out and spend time with each other. And I cherish those moments. Did you enjoy those moments?
Yeah.
We'd walk around the store just talking because
and it's climate controlled, so any time of the year is perfect.
It's perfect, because when we were dating, we would drive a lot. And of course, when you get married, you have a house, you have a mortgage payment, you have car notes. You're thinking about how much that gas is going to cost. You have diapers to buy and all of that. So, taking the long drives we used to take when we were dating was just not in our budget when we were just married. So we're just like, what can we do? And those late night at the supermarket, worked out perfectly for us. So And now we just celebrated our 15-year anniversary. It's just to really take that time for each other. When we go out, if we go to the store, sometimes when we go grocery shopping, we can go out on a date. We can actually go out for dinner. It's just like, let's go out for dinner. What are the kids going to eat? We don't know. They'll find something at home to eat. But the thing is to put each other first, and to put our relationship first, and to really put the work in it. And that's why date nights, date afternoon, date lunch break, date breakfast, whatever it is, it's important to date each other, because you just feel, how you used to get dressed up when you were dating. You get dressed up for your spouse. It's important because when you're married, you don't expect your husband all the time to open the door. He's got groceries in his hand, he's got a child he has to hold on to or something. But on date nights, he's going to come and open that door for me, and that makes me feel extra special. I'm going to be extra sexy for him. He's my man, so I'm gonna make sure I'm extra sexy for him on those date nights. And you just get those little butterflies like when we're dating, and it's important to do that. So married couples, go on dates. At our event, I remember I asked that question, like, how many years have you been dating? And they went back to count prior to they were married, and I'm like, no, you're still dating. We've been dating for 18 years because we never stopped dating each other. And, we just want couples to really get that concept that dating doesn't end when you get married. It just gets better.
Better.
Yes. So that's it, guys. Dating is important because communication is essential. It's important to know and understand that as people grow, they change, and put each other first. Number uno, number one. Yeah, me and the wife. What you think?
All right, keep dating people. That's the moral of the topic of this conversation.
Yes.
It's always important to put your wife first over everything. Work can be demanding and stressful. You come home, you just want to sit down and just do nothing, not think sometimes, because depending on what you do, all you do all day long is deal with people that either don't have the same values or people that just pull on you. So you're constantly thinking, not just for yourself, but for everybody else around you, and then you got to come home and you just want to, relax. But it's very important to take that time, put forth the energy to date.
Yes.
Husbands, it's important. It's more important than just coming down, plopping on the couch, and watching the game. Even though that's important sometimes.
Yeah,
too,
that's
but
important
we
too.
need that,
Yeah.
guys. We need that, but.
Yeah, we Netflix and chill, guys, as married couples, and you know what all that entails. We do that, so there is nothing wrong with a date night
In front of the TV sometimes.
All our business. There's no problem with doing it at home, but just make sure you get it in. So as you can see, we're in our car. We're off, you guys, to our date night, and so we encourage you to do the same. We're going to enjoy. Bye.
Bye.